All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. What's going on? We're back with another patch notes video. Now, you might notice something a little different about this one, and that's because I got the new client. Oh, shit. Look at this. Wait, so what happens if I click this? Okay, it just returns to normal. So, yeah, I don't know if this is in the patch notes, but this new client is hot. I feel as if it was a huge tragedy back in the day when Riot stopped doing animated, like, intro clients. Because, you know, all the things you see here, aside from the cinematics, like, you would have, like, just, like, champion, like, animated screens on the intro to the client. And it was so cool, and then they always had to make, like, music for it and everything. And they took that away, which I was like, damn. And they put it under the guise of, hey, we're taking money away from every department but the skins department. So we're, you know, not spending development time on the client intros. So that's what it was. But with this new client, they brought it back. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get anything new, but hey, this is cool enough. I love seeing animated shit. So this is really fucking cool. And we have the patch notes right here. So let's see. How do we select our game? Oh, okay, well, I see. What happens if I click Wild Rift? Can I? No way. I could play Wild Rift on the PC? No fucking way. That is nasty. No fucking way. This is gonna be fucking nasty. Oh my god. How do I go back to... Okay, there we go. League of Legends. What? That is so crazy. I gotta check this out later. This is so cool. Holy shit. Wait, so I have Legends of Runeterra. Why does it say I need to install it?
Suction.
Oh, Suction. Thank you, Trail Fuckings, I think. I don't know if that's your name. Thank you, Trail Fuckings, for the follow. I appreciate it. But, yeah, let's get actually into patch notes. So what happens if I click this? Okay, it takes me to the website online. We don't want that. We want the in-client version. If we can. Yeah, game, League of Legends, PB. Dude, finally, an actually good client for $1 billion game. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, finally. But anyway, so let's actually get into patch 11.20. Hey, look, we're already patching. Nice. So I don't expect there to be too much bullshit in this patch. Yeah, 11.20. Here we go. I'm a day late, but I've been super fucking busy, so it is what it is. So, attention all ghouls, ghosts, and spooky, scary cocks. The magic dust from the last two patches have settled, but we may have a few more tricks and treats in store for the rest of the season. No, they don't. The next really actual update we're going to get is preseason, which should be around the corner. We're in October now. Preseason usually comes around end of November, I believe, end of November. And we have until end of December to test it out, and then their season starts again, probably around late December. So, preseason's coming soon. Preseason's definitely coming soon. Anyway. Yeah, this patch has a handful of champion tweaks to keep things brewing smoothly, so basically nothing. Hope you get caught the first day of Worlds 2020. Oh, fuck, I missed Worlds today. God fucking damn it. Alright, before I forget, let me actually just open up Worlds. LOL Esports. Here we go. Schedule. Is anyone live right now? Yes, they are. Cloud9 versus Galaxy. Gotta mute that real quick. Let's go to Twitch. Why? Okay, there we go. Rewards are on. All right, cool. Now that I always have that in the background, everything's good there. How's C9 doing? Let me check standings. C9's 1-0. Very nice, very nice. Oh, no. C9's 2-0, and they have a kill up in this game. Let's go, C9. All right, anyway. Getting finally to patch notes. So, with TFT's Worlds patch behind us as well, the next one is sure to cast on you a spell. Cool. This is from Gina Yoon, Ariso, and Paul Persheed. What's going on, Alpha? AKA Riot Aether. Alright, so let's get into the changes. As always, we'll go to the skins at the end. But, there's not much meat in this patch. I'll just say it right now. So, Amumu. Amumu, after his quote-unquote buff... What the fuck is... Who the hell is Shibal? I have no clue who that is, Elfo, but... Or Shiba. Oh, you mean Shiba coin. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, cool. I hope it explodes. Yeah, alright, I got it. It took a minute for me to register. But anyway, so Mumu. Ever since they gave him the huge buff of having 2 charges on his Q and nerfing his ult, I've seen some pretty weird shit happen. I've seen a Mumu become a pretty decent jungler. You know, he's obviously better than before, no doubt. But now he's a support, which I never would have guessed in 1,000 years. If you came to me like a year ago and you said a Mumu was going to be a support, I think you're trolling. And I still think the people who play Mumu support are trolling. I don't think he's a support. He's one of those troll supports where once you hit 6, then it kind of works. But until then, it's like what the fuck? I mean, I haven't played with it. I've seen it. I didn't see it really doing good. But I'll keep an open mind. But yeah, I think this shit sucks ass. So overall, I think because he's going support, they're gonna nerf the Q. Like that's the only thing they really buffed, and everything else they nerfed. So they have to they have to nerf the Q now because he's going support, and they don't like that. So Amumu's gotten a little too strong in both jungle and support. Like what the fuck even is this sentence? And support. He's uncharacteristically made lots of friends in bot lane, so we're nerfing him a little more there. Lovely. So the damage is going down by 20 late, which is fine. I don't think you have to max Q first, but that's whatever. And then the mana cost is going up. The main way to nerf his support, nerf his mana cost. So that's fine. Because in the jungle, you get mana out the ass anyway. So I don't know how much this nerfs Amumu's support. I didn't think it was that good anyway, but who the fuck knows? So then we got Darius. I feel like Darius has overall been weak. He used to be a terror, as I always say. Whenever I think of Darius, I think of Season 4, and he would literally lose no matchup. You either had to ban Darius or lose the matchup, or go Gangplank. So, those were your 3 options. Now, though, I don't know what it is. I think it's honestly just the mobility creep of, like, you could play champions who either can just dance around him and not stay in his range, because if you kite him, what can he do, right? And it's just a lot of people just are so overloaded and they do shit better, or it's just not his meta. I think Darius is good. It's just his early isn't as crazy as it was. Mid to late, it's okay, but mid to late, you always run into the problem of you can get kited. It's the same thing as Tryndamere, but he doesn't have as good an early game as Tryndamere does. So, and he doesn't have Undying Rage. But he's still a solid pick if you need someone who's like decently tanky, who if left unchecked will do a great amount of damage. He's just not all there in the early game. So, excuse me. If they're going to do anything, they're going to buff him and they're going to touch his early game. Darius hasn't been all that commanding lately. I was going to say commandeering. We're buffing his side lane pushing and dueling powers while making his W more of a one-point wonder. So this is kind of exactly what I said. They're buffing Darius's early. Instead of the W scaling, it has its max cooldown already, which is great. Because usually you max the second, but anything you don't max first that gets buffed like this is just a, you know, a great buff. Does it put Darius above? Honestly, maybe. The W is a huge part of his kit. It gives you an auto reset, more damage, and a slow, and a quicker stack of your passive. It's really like a part of his bread and butter, but, you know, then again, his whole kit is. So, yeah, decent buff. Not bad. I don't think it's going to bring him too much into power, but it's definitely helpful. Elise. This jungler fucking sucks. I hate Elise. I hate Elise players. I hate Lee Sin. They're both useless. They both need to stop being played and be removed or reworked. And honestly, I think Elise needs a rework because she can have so much more of a thematic with like the spiders and everything. But with the way they're doing reworks now, we get like 1 a year, so she's probably way back when, if she's even planned for one at all. But overall, Elise fucking sucks. So what are they doing? Elise keeps getting trampled underfoot by monsters and foes in the jungle, so we're boosting her carapace to help her survivability. Nice. So they're increasing her base health by like 20, almost 21, and armor growth by a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know what this does. I mean, a little more healthy, a little more tanky, that's fine. So she's a little stronger defense-wise, but you know, it's really whatever. Probably minuscule. Hecarim! What do I think of Hecarim? I haven't seen much Hecarim, but then again, I haven't played too much League recently. But in general, I think Hecarim's been on the up, honestly. I think with all like the kind of buffs they've been giving him, after the massive nerfs to Z, after they massively buffed it, I honestly think he's okay. Before, Hecarim just used to be like a, in my opinion, a straight tank. Now he's kind of mixed. He could build tank damage. I actually don't know where he could go. I don't know if he's going to buff or nerf. But let's see. Hecarim used to stampede over pro play with his full tank builds. Haha. But has since become more of a fighter. Haha. We're helping him continue in this new direction with a chance to get a second W cast in fights. Plus a buff to his sustain and clear. So the cooldown of W is going down to 18 at all points of the game. And you max that, I believe, last. So that's actually the best possible scenario. And then the capped healing is going up. Okay, this is actually really good. You obviously get cooldown on Hecarim, so overall you might actually get to use this twice in a fight if you live long enough, but usually I think that doesn't happen. But if you were full tank, definitely. But if you're like half fighter, I don't think this is going to happen. But either way, it's a really good change. Pretty nice. Hecarim just gets stronger. Irelia. I think Irelia is kind of weak, and she kind of just keeps getting gutted. I haven't seen Irelia, but I still see her used in pro play. So that means she must be doing something, although the Irelia I've seen in pro play kind of didn't do anything. But the fact that she's still getting picked must mean something. So, overall, I think she might get a nerf. Just from the fact that she's picked in pro play. I don't think she's that good, though. I think she deserves a buff. Playing Irelia late game shouldn't be a total waltz in the park. She's exceedingly too easy, especially when she stacks heavy AD items. No duh. Like Sterix and Gore Drinker. Yeah, heavy AD items. Okay. Gore Drinker, maybe. Sterix? Come on, bruh. It's really just a health item. So we're cutting down on the Blade Dancer's passive boost late. Bonus AD ratio at max stacks. I forgot this gives you AD. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what Irelia does anymore. I don't know what they took away. I don't remember it because I don't play the fucking champion, but I just know they took everything away and I don't know what she has left. But yeah, they're nerfing this by a good like 33%, I believe, right? 30 to 20% is like almost half. So I think it's 33%. That's pretty big. That's actually pretty fucking big. She should hopefully hurt a lot less now. Although I don't know if like what does this give? This gives bonus. Like I didn't know she gains bonus AD. That's actually crazy. But yeah, this is definitely gonna hurt. J4. J4 I think fucking sucks. Like fat fucking ass. I think he's so bad. They upped his damage, and I think like that is such a foolish way to go. Because you're basically encouraging, like, nuke die J4. At least tank J4 had a purpose. I feel like he had a purpose in the game. He was there to engage. He was there to, you know, be annoying. He did percent health a little bit with his first little auto, so he was a little useful without building any damage. And it was alright. I feel like full damage J4, his main role is just chunk the AD, or if he gets ahead, start going crazy. But you could do that on any jungler if you build damage or start going crazy if you get ahead, so I don't like how they're leaning J4 into this whole theme without reworking his kit. I think J4 needs another, like, or he's another one who needs a kit rework. So, till we get that, I kind of think any change they're going to do is ass until they fully promote the playstyle of, we want you to nuke people and no more going tank. So, see what they're doing. Jarvan 4 has been dominating the jungle meta with his exemplary ganks and super fast clear. He does have a fast clear. Partially reverting the 11.16 buffs, more specifically the part that helped his dueling and clearing. So his passive is going down by 2%. That shouldn't matter too much early, honestly. This is a hit, but it's not too big of a hit. It definitely kind of hurts though, because the fact that it's on a cooldown kind of really is the thing that's hurting him. So, it's whatever. Jarvan's whatever. All these changes are going to be whatever. Let's see. Shen, passive shield, I mean, Shen, I think he's just normal. The most they could do is either increase or decrease his shield or increase or decrease his damage, but Shen's really good against tanks in the top lane because he shreds them if he gets the Spirit Sword through them. But I think Shen's on the better side. I think he could get nerfed. I think he's really on the better side, though. Let's see. Shen's tipping the top lane tank meta out of equilibrium. We're reverting the 10-15 buff. So they're taking away some of his shield. His shields are pretty massive though. Like it is pretty good. And it scales off bonus health too. So you know, it's kind of wiener. It's literally going down by 10. So okay, it's literally nothing almost. Singed. There's no way they nerf Singed here. There's no fucking way. When I think of Singed, I don't think of good. I think of bad. I do not think of good, I think of bad. And maybe because I'm fucking ruined by solo queue Singed, but Singed is, but like Singed is just so ass. You need to be like a 200 IQ player to fucking play him. So let's see. The Mad Canvas has got a little out of hand ever since we added a couple of tricks to his name, like Grievous Wounds on his IQ. I forgot they added that, honestly. Reducing the output of one of his less signature moves should help keep his smog in check. So the base damage of Fling is going down, which doesn't matter because it does % health anyway. And then the damage ratio is going down, which kind of hurts him, scaling-wise. I mean, Fling wasn't that bad. They're kind of pushing the fantasy of you really just want to gas people, and the Fling isn't going to help you do that. Or, like, the Fling should help you gas people, not should be, like, half the part of, you know, killing them. So I don't like how they didn't buff his poison. I think they should buff his poison. I feel like Singed needs a buff to make him a little bit easier to the common person. He is so fucking hard. Singed is so hard. But hey, I guess, you know, whatever nerf. It hurts him, but no one plays Singed. Talia! Talia's ass until they bring back the AoE. Unless they overload her actual damage numbers without AoE, she's gonna be ass. You damage to monsters hit by subsequent stones reduced, so they're nerfing Talia jungle. And they're nerfing it by 5%. So this is just to help get her clear into like probably a slower pace, I think, right? Talia's a bit too well in the jungle after her last set of buffs, helping her stay ground without eroding her rediscovered powers in mid. Yeah, alright, so slower jungle clear. Udry! I don't think they're going to touch him too much because the rework should be coming next year pretty quickly. So I'm not expecting too much here. If I had to think of Udyr, he's probably going to get buffed, hopefully. After the brouhaha they did and how much they nerfed him, you know, he should get buffed. At least to have a little bit of fun before he gets reworked. So let's see. Tank Phoenix Udyr was a menacing pro earlier this season thanks to items like Turbo Chem Tank, and then they nerfed it and him. The meta's changed quite a bit since then. Yeah, because they nerfed all the mobility items. And it's left him in a pretty sad state. Yeah, I mean, that's Udyr. He's either doing really well or really bad. Reverting the 11.12 nerf on his art to let him spread his wings once again. His base damage is going up pretty significantly later. Not bad early. You know, alright. I mean, they're just redoing what they gave him. So, literally whatever changed. I mean, he's better. He's probably going to clear quicker. Blade's going to be better. But it's like Wiener. It's just slightly better. Imperial Mandate. This item is busted on Nami and Kog'Maw. This shit is stupid. But overall, it used to be stupid on Maokai too. Overall though, you really only go it if you're being aggressive. But I still think all the other support items are better options. Because like, yeah, damage is nice, but the AD is going to do enough damage already. Unless you're going Nami Kog'Maw. Then you just, you know, shuck them even earlier. But, yeah, I mean, why would you not want move speed more? And why would you not want the other one if you're a tank? Like, only a certain select few people get this, and if they get this, they might as well get the other one that gives move speed because it's a lot better. This one, you're only really buffing one person, and yourself, I guess. But with the other one, you could just give, like, several to people. So it's like, it just doesn't make sense for what it gives. The damage isn't crazy either, but anyway. Imperial Mandate hasn't been a strong choice for most enchanter supports and bot lane mages. We're giving it the royal treatment with a damage boost to make it more viable as a mythic. So, damage is going up by 9 early, and then 15 late. And that gets multiplied by 3. So, 9, 18, 27, You could keep applying it. What's the bug fix? Damage dealt by Imperial Mandate's mark will be properly attributed to the allied champion who consumes it. Oh my god. Does that mean if the Imperial Mandate damage killed them, the support would get it? That's hilarious. And bad. That is hilarious, though. But, I mean, yeah, it helps. I still don't think Imperial Mandate's up to snuff. It's just going to be better on those who use it, if they decide to use it, Kog'Maw Nami. But overall, I mean, again, just a whatever change as is the whole of this patch. So, Smite. What are they doing with Smite? Are they changing it to make it not a 50-50 now? Let's see. Smite's healing based on max health reduced. Gromp and Ancient Krug base AD decreased. Huh? So you're healing less from it, which is actually good. I think the jungle's a little too easy now. And then, which, you know, you could argue if that's good or bad, but I prefer the jungle being a little harder. So, jungle camps. Gromp base AD is down. Okay, so to compensate, they're making the camps a little weaker. That's fine. This really does nothing. Worlds class, I don't fucking care. Bug fix, quiet life. Let's see. New player experience. What the hell? New player experience brand will replace Ari in the League of Legends tutorial. Oh, there needs to be a space there. Seraphine will take Brand's place as one of the unlockable champions in the Unleash the Storm quest. That's crazy. They really want to sell that ultimate skin. Behavioral systems AFK penalty change will continue the rollout. Cool. Everything else doesn't matter. Damn, there's a lot of fucking bug fixes. And now the skins. Pretty short patch. Damn. So we have Bewitching Poppy, very hot. Bewitching Syndra, very sexy. Bewitching Nami, very hot. Bewitching Yumi, very cute. Bewitching Fiora, very sexy. Bewitching Morgana, prestige, very sexy. Overall, pretty good skins. I mean, you know, the effects or whatever. I don't although I do love the Halloween theme. None of these skins are to my fancy, but they're probably all great skins. And you have Chromas as always, and then we have Unbound Thresh getting tweaked to look like his cinematic. So, pretty good all around. Overall, this patch was pretty boring. Nothing really good happened. Nothing really bad happened. I'm going to give this patch a good old run-of-the-mill 5 out of 10 marc merrills. This was a quick one, and I'm glad it was because I have other things to do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. 5 out of 10 marc merrills. I'm out of here.